Why Global held a community recession dialogue on attributes towards the conflict-related resolutions with the 5 tribes of Olua 2 Camp, Olua Refugee Settlement on the 17th September 2025. Okerwa Peter Onen, the program officer of Why Global, Ajimani Field Office, stated that the major cause of conflict is crop and animal issues. Okwera Peter Onen urged the different stakeholders to sensitize the people about the laws concerning both crop and animal keeping in order to avoid conflict.
We realize that actually the major cause of conflict is actually related to animal and crop issues. People plant their crops, but animals come and eat these crops. And this is both versus. This is both from the refugees and the host community as well. What we call upon from this dialogue is actually for the production officers and other stakeholders to come on board to sensitize people. These animals which are moving, animals have their laws. When you plant your crops, that crop is the one which is actually going to make your life good. And it has not to be destroyed. And the people who are keeping the animal, this animal is also a source of their livelihood. They should keep the animal well, not to destroy crops for the people. So we notice that actually the conflict is emerging because animal comes and destroy crops, and when animals are caught, people use a lot of violence to come and remove this animal. That is also the area which is bringing more problems. So we encourage people to use dialogue. Whenever animals encroach into garden, please get a best way of settling this problem rather than going into personal confrontation. It will not actually help. It will instead create more violent community, which actually will bring issues.
Bwana Hudra, the Assistant Protection Officer, the Office of the Prime Minister Ajimani Refugee Desk, emphasized the aspect of recession, further stating that the reduction of food rations is a major source of conflict for refugees.
Was the concern of food, reduction of food. Of course, we all know that this is the situation that is happening because of reduced funding to the refugee operation. Of course, many fall under category 3 that does not receive any assistance, and it has been a source of conflict in the community where there has been increased crime in the community. To those that do not receive, at least they have been finding mechanisms of survival where some of them steal property, steal food from themselves, those who receive, and maybe others go an extra mile of stealing within the host community. So you find that it has brought clashes between them as one party looks at the way it survives. We see a trend of crime increasing every day. But of course, as government, as OPM, there are initiatives that have been put forward to see how best they can respond to some issues.
Koji Charles, a refugee in Olua 2 camp, stated that one of the major challenges is stray animals destroying crops in the fields.
Amani luzudia nza rereri ujuno koro akwato. Akwade nyesua dia maritandi nza adusuko basti olia AP da oli AP adigesa kola ndu city nyivo irendi so nyirendi voradi soa so sora nyori ba da dinga rikati de dro so edo kitile de yesu nyamvuga yo tistiko to amvu kaka taivo kaja so de ati volo nyata resitisi nye mungi tidi follow nye muetare bar konganga diganga so nyiko tini luku ledi tamani dia gbare amasi volo da kuri tisi kake kilejo etik jonya di te kake la senya ruko yao de eri ziba sitinyi kwati I volo gbanya tambuare sezi ninja kida zonye muno si igo tangiri ampu na sezi niditi bar kanyor tana diga kake la iko kengini tambua ni dunye vosono si nye voirende elfu mialo nye so elfu mialo mudiri nya ruichande lereto tambu completely nye sukure bar kai la iko kenye elfu mialo kurnia ri takonya mia tu deri ngoti sani di kasite na kwenye so talade ya manede ya gba kembi gadia unda unzi sino
Anyanzo Godfrey, the facilitator in the conflict-related aspects and resolution, stated that there are a number of issues attributing to this intertribal conflict, and music is one of the mechanisms used to advocate for peace.
And then now, after looking at some of these causes and perpetrators, we have realized that the only thing is in order to bring these people together, we need to engage in what we call theater for reconciliation. By this, what I mean is use of music, songs, drama, role plays, and stories in order to express what those who are unable to write, those unable to read, can express in terms of their emotions and their desire to show that they are one people in the settlement.
This open community recession dialogue was held to uphold and advocate for peaceful relationships and an end to intertribal clashes among the 5 tribes settled in Olua Refugee Settlement. Reporting for West Nile Television, Onzima Allen, Okumuringa Christine, Nilecast.